What's going on, Make Movers? Have you ever found yourself just overwhelmed by life? Maybe found yourself overwhelmed in the moment. It was so overwhelming when you just felt like just throwing in the towel and saying, I'm done. It's not worth it. Yeah, you have goals and you have aspirations and great heart's desires, but the pressure of the moment is so overwhelming until you just feel like saying, I'm done. You ever found yourself feeling as if you're in this all alone? No one's there with you. You've been searching high and low from some level of support or assistance. Can't find any. Or maybe you're the person where you've had to persevere with tears in your eyes. You've been pressing and crying, penetrating and crying. You've been believing. You encourage yourself along the way, but the tears are real. Is that you? I can relate if it's you. I've been there. I've experienced that. And today I want to encourage you because as a leader, as a person making moves, there are times where you have to lead through the tears. You have to stand in front of people and encourage them and lead them while you've been crying, while you are crying, or while you will cry. There are times where you had to stand in front of a group of people and give them a rah-rah, give them motivation, cheer them on. And unbeknownst to them, the night before, you cried yourself to sleep. You have so much you want to accomplish, but it seems as if on every side you are being distracted, being discouraged. It's like everything is trying to deter you from destiny. You want to make moves, you're making moves, and yet and still you're leading while you're crying. You feel like no one, absolutely no one, can really understand what you are experiencing. Have you been there? I have. Where you are determined, you are driven, you are hungry to make it. You're determined to persevere. And it seems like there is no one who believes like you believe. Well, today, let me say this to you. If you can relate to anything that I have aforementioned, allow me to encourage you that real leadership can be lonely. Real leadership can be discouraging, and real leadership at times will find you crying. But in the midst of that, let me also tell you, the best of you comes out during those times. You find yourself having to dig deep and pull out from within yourself. You having to stir up what's inside of you, because what's required of you now in this season, in this moment, at this time, is not the normal. It is not the standard. It is now requiring you to dig. And as you dig deep, you come to the realization that what you need to persevere, what you need to make it, is there. Encourage yourself. Be encouraged that leaders do feel lonely. Leaders do feel alone at times. Leaders do cry. Leaders do experience betrayal and backbiting and gossip and rumors. We experience that. Making moves is not as easy as it may seem. To make moves, real moves, you may find yourself by yourself. Find yourself up late at night working on a proposal, working on an idea, working on a strategy, working on something, only to look up and realize I'm in this by myself. And that thought, that revelation can buckle you. But I want to tell you that if you do not give up, if you do not quit, if you do not surrender too soon, not only will you experience the breakthrough, but there are people who need you to persevere, because you're going to say to them and show them how they can make it. We make moves, not announcements. But I don't want you to be deceived into thinking that making moves just comes naturally. It takes hard work. It takes commitment. It takes a drive. It takes you locking in. My son plays football and he's really good at what he does. And there are times when I watch him train that I can tell he's not giving his all. And recently I had a conversation with him as I was taking him to one of his workout sessions with the trainer. I said to him, I said, son, you're entering now into the summer. This is the time that's going to separate you from other players. There's going to be some who are going to take the summer off and they're going to be lollygagging and gaining weight and thinking they'll pick it back. They'll get back serious at the end of the summer. I said, son, this is time for you now to lock in. You have to make sure your goals remain in front of you and you need to lock in. And I want to tell you that I watched him in that workout after that conversation. And that's for the first time I've seen him enter into a realm where he was so locked in that even his trainer texted me and said, I saw a difference today. I'm saying that to you, that when you put your goals in front of your face and you say, no matter what comes, I'm locked in. I am so committed to the accomplishment of these goals that I'm not willing to take anything less than the best. Still crying, still feeling overwhelmed, still feeling lonely. But there is someone, or there are some ones that have been sent to aid you and assist you along the way. But leading through the tears is real. And some people that you emulate, if they were to be honest with you, they will tell you they found themselves on the verge of giving up. And they receive a word of encouragement or they sensed something that made them stick it out, and a turn took place, a shifting took place. And I'm saying that to you. Don't give up too soon. Don't give up too soon. Lead through the tears, but you have a story to tell, a story to share, and a testimony to declare. And there will be someone who will come to you and say, can you tell me how you made it? And that'll be your chance to tell them, I had to press through the tears. Continue to make moves. Let somebody else make the announcements. But remember this now. There's going to be some tears you have to shed. There's going to be some loneliness you're going to experience. But the reward is so worth it. Be encouraged. From me to you, make moves, not announcement. Talk to you soon.